W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Neverland, The Pleasures and Perils of Fandom by Vanessa Kisuule, narrated by the author. Author's note. Some of the events described in this book didn't happen. There are a few reasons why I chose to fictionalize these parts. Some experiences I wanted to explore involve loved ones who did not consent to having their darkest moments detailed in a book. This ethical choice then grew into something else, a creative wrestle with form that mirrored the challenges of the difficult themes. Frankly, it's fun to make things up. I didn't want to be constrained to the limits of direct experience, the tyranny of what poet Jack Underwood describes as realist anecdotalism. While my memories inform much of the work, flights of fancy have stretched this book's capacity to places it couldn't have traversed otherwise. I like to assume that most readers approach a book with the generosity it deserves. However, being born into my particular yet arbitrary skin suit, young-ish, black, female, blah, 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 I am doomed to be read by some with intolerable earnestness. The media clamours for our testimony yet seems impervious to our intellectual choices. There is fun in the mischief to be had when the obligation to be instructive, literal, or, God forbid, palliative is abandoned. My interest lies with the truths in transgression, the why over the what. I am not an authoritative voice. I am unreliable and chronically tangential. I am, alas, hooray, a hack. Lying can be its own form of violence, an abuse of implicit trust. So I have vowed to be honest about my own lies here and explain at least part of their function. The rest, of course, is yours to ponder on. Introduction. I will never love anyone the way I love my memories and their cliffs. Victoria Chang. For the latter end of my childhood and the initial bloom of adolescence, I was in a one-sided but deeply passionate relationship with Michael Jackson. If you feel creeped out by hearing that sentence, then spare a thought for me, a grown woman, typing it. I'm writing this in the cooling magma of that obsession, one I happen to share with millions of others. I don't pretend to be an objective observer, some clear-eyed critic of celebrity worship and the psychic rot it signals. Please know, I am deeply implicated. I was, and am, maddened by Michael. That madness fed me, made the outlines of my life sharper, its colours and sound.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?